elevator music.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first round of Season 5 for Torpedo League F2. I am hereby joined by a special guest, or shall I say not a special guest, the commentator for the F2 for this season. And I am joined by the one, the only, Forever Sin, or Scotty Boy as we like to call him.
Yep, hello everybody. Back again. We've moved from, we've sort of migrated from F1 to F2 now.
Yeah.
So, looking forward to this season. It's going to be a bit weird being the one spectating these races instead of being in them, but let's just see what happens. It's a bit of a weird one because we don't have F1 tomorrow night. It's kind of like, I think, is it because it's a Champions League final or something like that?
Think so. Not too sure.
Like, I think the reason why is because it's clashing. So I think F1's back next week. I'm not too sure, but F2 do have this sort of intermittent round where they're kind of racing here in France today, which is a bit of a weird choice. Not gonna lie, but I think this was picked by I think it was the admin himself. So. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Last time we came here to France, I thought it was a fairly decent race. We saw, well, it was actually the debut, I believe, for Dylan James GP, who unfortunately I don't think will be driving tonight because he's injured. And Adam Richardson, also known as Ghost Fired Up. It was also his debut, but he should be racing tonight as well, if all goes according to plan.
Well, at this current in time, Ghost Fired Up is on Wreckfest.
Yes, great preparation. Great preparation. Well, it's probably going to be a, you know...
PS5.
Oh, wait. Hmm?
It is actually showing me he's got a PS5. There's a little PS5 icon next to breakfast.
Oh, Tim needs to send me to... Oh.
I'm doing it.
Okay. Alright, cheers. So yeah, I feel like we should probably read out the teams. If I get the post up, I will quickly find out who is driving for who, so you guys can sort of get an idea of, well, who's driving for who. So, unfortunately, they're actually using real-life names here, so I have no bloody clue of who's who. But you'll probably find out there. I think we've got an influx of German drivers coming in, actually, so Tim has finally fixed his nationality.
Yeah, he's German. Benjo BJE is German. Schochheim is German. And then the rest of us are British. Oh boy.
Right, so we've actually just seen confirmation. So Trident will be Adam Richardson. Sorry, they're using real names in these posts. I don't like it.
Yes, Ghost Fired Up. Ghost Fired Up.
Yeah, the first half of the season will be Ghost Fired Up and Durant. As I said, Dylan James GP, he is unfortunately injured. So yeah, Durant will be filling in until he is fully recovered, and hopefully a speedy recovery, because he's a very speedy driver, and it would be great to see him back out on track.
Yes, indeed.
Driver moves. First, start with Primo, my old team. I've got my old teammate Adrian, or Bunnies, but new driver coming in is Dolga. Dolga driving he's the other half of the Prema duo.
Well, yeah, he didn't do so well in the playoffs, so... Wait, was he in the playoffs? Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Who? Dolga?
Dolga.
Yeah, I thought he had an issue. I thought midway through the race, as in, like, he had some sort of contact, maybe.
Yeah.
But we got both high techs there, just looking. I've got their real names here, but I'll just call them by, because we're going to be calling them by their names there. Benjo, in fact, he actually made his debut in Brazil last season, is, hence the BJE, is actually, I believe, brothers or cousins, or is in some way related to Tim. So
yes.
Maybe see some brotherly rivalry there, a bit of a sort of David Schumacher, Michael Schumacher sort of thing, possibly.
Family rivalry.
Well, you can tell they're related because both of their internets are absolutely god awful, so that'll be fun to see. Then we got Shokim in the other high tech. Could see them there.
Yeah.
MP. Both of them are there. Okay, good. So you got Andy Forrest and who's that there?
Harold Tempoff.
How the hell am I supposed to tell? Huh? Who's who? Tempoff is NRL Tempoff. Who's?
Harold Tempoff is.
Oh, Tempoff.
NRL Tempoff.
Is Philip? Okay, that's good. Okay, so I was just trying to work out who's who because they're using real names here. Campos, I believe, is actually the same because we've got Jura, who is also known as, I think that's not Speedy. Who is it? Who's Jura? That's he's on the tip of my tongue.
And what a surprise! Jofi's back.
Jofi, that's it. Jofi, and then of course Max Mulder, who was fighting for a championship last season. This could be his best shot for a championship, especially considering that Dylan is injured. So yet again, we could see that German fight between the two.
Duracell looks like he's standing in for Dylan.
Oh, okay, he's in the Trident. Okay.
Yes.
Right. We've got good news to see this guy back as well. Hopefully he is racing tonight. Hopefully we can get near enough to a full grid. Rossi is back.
We won't be able to have a full grid because obviously we've got us two commentating.
I said like close enough to a full grid.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rossi is back, which is great to see. And Many Things is here as well. I don't know if they're a new driver. I don't remember their name really.
I don't remember their name in F2, no.
But it's good to see them.
I think he's new. The Mexican as well.
We got UNI, one driver staying at UNI, one driver moving to UNI. Long time sort of driver of UNI, Guy Schaap, is back this season, and Ivan making the move, going from, I think he went from ART, I want to say, or High Tech, to UNI.
Yeah.
Looking at the others, ART. Wait, have they got ART drivers here or not?
I think
ERGL.
so.
Okay, so that's the Italian guy. Okay, yep. Right, and then there's one other. It's called Samuel Damien, I think it is, or Samuel Damon. So find out there. And then Chiru, of course, Timbed and Fletcher, who is Daniel Kvyat, 26. I think. Kvyat 26 Torpedo.
Mhm.
And then showing Dams here, Jonas, showing Dylan. Okay. Oh, this is going to be confusing. Why are they using real names? I've got to.
Oh my god!
I have to ask. You have not made it easy for us.
How are we supposed to pronounce that name?
Which one? Well, if we go through, right, we've got Timbed, Bencho, Shokim,
Guy Schaap,
just called Shokim, Spirit, Ivan,
EU,
Andy Forrest,
Ivan,
Many
Things, Harold Tempoff,
just call him
and
Phineas.
then
Phineas. Just call him Phineas.
Alright, I'm just going to say Phineas then.
ERGL, Duracell,
ERGL, yeah.
Ghost has finally gotten off of
Wreckfest and finally got on F1.
Then Dolga. It sounds like a few people.
No, Gam. It's not Kyle today. It's Scotty Boy.
Yeah, back again.
Back again. Different
day.
Different day, but we got him for the full season.
Yeah, it was a bit up in the air because I was looking to join this, NASCAR league. They race on Tuesdays, but it's like a Twitter-based league, and I'm I'm fine with Instagram. I'm fine with pretty much anything else. Actually, no. To be fair,
Just
I'm
not
not really.
Twitter.
I'm not very good with any others. Like, I mean, he uses Instagram. If it's Facebook, I hardly go on it. Like, I have an account, but I don't go on it. Twitter, I only reinstalled again just to try and see if I could join the league, but I couldn't find their league, so I was just like, you know what? I'd rather commentate F2 than spend ages trying to get into a league that I'm probably going to end up spending more time crashing than actually driving. So.
I kind of got rid of that command, babe. So I'll have to re-put that back in.
And we are only, how many is that? 6 drivers away from a full grid. Or near enough a full grid.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's in, is anyone, no one's in Carlin, I don't think.
Nope. I don't think any Carlin's here yet.
That's a shame, because it's a... Wait, there aren't 11 teams, are there? Surely not.
I appreciate it, Wolf Scout. Thank you so much, mate. And I hope you have a very, very nice time.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they're not using
I
Carlin.
appreciate it.
That's a shame.
They're not using Carlin this season.
No.
Huh?
Well, the best looking cars on the grid.
I'll agree. And I'm in one on the Thursday, so.
Right, where? Sounds like a few
I
people are having
appreciate
some
that, Wolf.
issues.
Thank you.
But we may be seeing a few more drivers starting to appear. Right.
Well, they'll need to bloody hurry up because time's ticking. We're supposed to be starting round about now. Oh, I'm so tired.
Right. What am I trying to do?
So, to all the viewers, this was very. Thank you so much for the host, Wolf Scout. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, this was completely off the bat, this stream, because I streamed earlier on. I was streaming a bit of Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, and completely did not even realise that there was a race today that needed to be commentated on. So I had a message from dear old Scotty boy saying send me a party invite, and I'm like, party invite for what? And then he turns around and said F2 commentary. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Excuse my French, just do apologise to all the YouTube viewers.
Right, okay, got the stream
I was
up.
like,
That's good.
yeah.
No, sorry, not stream up. I got the IGK up now, so it should.
Yeah.
Oh, race is not okay.
Tim said starting in 2. Right, gotcha,
yeah.
Tim.
Everything's all ready. So, oh, Bunnies is
We'll
here.
go
That's
when you ready up, mate. We've got 18 now, so happy days.
I should probably get the YouTube stream up actually.
Yeah, it would be a wise idea, wouldn't it?
Right, so
But
we've
yes,
got...
just before you say anything.
Yeah, go on.
To all the viewers, obviously, if you do scroll down on the page and you can't see the merch store there, it's because there's a bit of a technical issue. But what I will do is I will make a command and I will put that in chat every so often, or my mods will put that in chat every so often. But I will do that tomorrow at some point. I'm not going to do it tonight. But as you can see, we are ready and up. We are getting underway. For the first round of Season 5, we are here at the Paul Ricard circuit in Viva la France.
And just to answer to some people who are in chat, thank you for the currently 5 viewers. Hopefully it grows. David saying, yo. Fabio Shot saying Shokim is the best. I think that's actually you, so nice bit of self-promotion there.
Yeah, self-promotion.
How the hell? Couch to Foffy Potatoes Gaming says moi. So hello. And David saying, I just realised Scott's here. Yeah, we're back. We're the old.
The dynamic duo's back.
Right. It's gonna be a bit weird. Also, there's gonna be weirder commentating on something that doesn't take as long as F1, because F1 could be like 2.5 hours. Well, it feels like it is, but it can be sometimes
Yeah.
like 2 hours or something. This should be a little bit shorter. Oh, it's raining.
Oh. Ugh. Throw the spanner in the works.
And if we can get, if anyone's currently watching as well, any drivers that are currently watching, could you please message in chat what the weather's actually going to be? Because it could be a little bit interesting. If this is well, this might throw a bit of some spanners into the works as well in terms of what tyres they could use.
Indeed.
Strategy's not too much of an issue. The only real big strategy shake-ups is usually if there's an early safety car, where I remember a couple of people last season, got some absolutely godly pit stops, and we were able to pull off some amazing strategies. So we'll find out. We'll see what happens. No one's really budging at the moment, so that could be just them applying setups. Could just be, anything really.
Oh, we do hear some action in the.
I can't hear anything. It must sound.
I just heard a car fire up.
Yep, someone's pulling up, and that is a shrew. That I believe that is.
Oh,
to get used to all these cars, I'm usually the one looking at them from behind, or looking behind at them. I'm not really.
Oh, and there's the first lag out already. Many things has lagged, unfortunately.
There we go. Duracell in the first round. Oh, it's a Trident. Oh, I've already got one. I've already got one wrong. This is it's a good start. I always get like the Shrew and the ART for some reason like mixed up, and the Trident. Like there's those three because they're all like white, red, and blue, so it's kind of difficult to. It's quite difficult to tell. That's my only excuse.
Well, surely ART's was pink, wasn't they?
No, that's HWA. Oh, and Duracell's already spun.
Ah, Duracell's spun already. Oh, it's a repeat of last night's done.
Guy Shap currently out, and so is ERGL.
And he's spun again into the wall.
See if Guy Shap can fare any better. He has, because he's got patience, or he's got traction control, either one.
Duracell, word of advice, stick traction on. It'll work.
And
yeah,
that's
you'll be
Rossi,
slower, but still.
Rossi back again. Rossi, he's a bit of a weird one, Rossi, because he's actually quite quick. He's got a decent amount of pace on him, but the issue is
Duracell spun again.
The only issue is that he does what Duracell does, just what he's been doing now. He does spin a lot. I do remember getting some quite fortunate, like, I remember. I think because I remember Baku season 3. I gained one place from him spinning, and the same for Bahrain. But it's a shame because he is quick. Like on his day, he could be fighting for a podium. But it's just whether or not he keeps all four tyres going, in a straight line.
Yeah. But Guy Shap being the first to do a lap.
He's pulled off to the side, but I think that's just a more set up his lap.
Warming up the tyres. Oh no, he's letting Duracell go through. So will Duracell pit? No, he doesn't. He goes.
Max commentators are Clint and Scott, so that is British Army and Ferguson.
Yes.
Ooh. And Guy Shap getting really loose rear end there.
Duracell finally starting the lap now. I do apologise to all the viewers for my yawning. I was actually on the chill down side of it before I found out that I was doing this, so I was like, oh, okay. Kind of catch me a bit unawares, but still. So here we are, Duracell on a lap. Getting a bit really, really twitchy.
Hasn't validated so far, so it's looking good, but
looking pretty decent.
Yeah, of course we've got 25 minutes of qualifying compared to the usual F1, almost an hour actually in terms of driving. So
about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And of course,
I believe for these guys they have 2 sets of wets that they can use.
Yes.
But it's whether or not they will, because I think this may be a bit of a giveaway in terms of what the race is. Because if they use both sets, then I think it means it will be dry. But if they choose to only stick one tyre on and go for it, then that should probably hint towards it being a wet race, or at least one of the races being wet. But there is another spinner.
Wow.
Is that Rossi? It unfortunately is. He does keep up his reputation in the past of spinning, but it's qualifying, so I think it's better to get all this
All the spinning out of the way and over and done with before the actual.
Parrell has put on a set of softs, so I don't know if he's waiting. Maybe it dries up at the end of the session or something. I don't know.
Well, unfortunately, it's still raining, so he's feeling a bit ambitious there. I think. We'll see what his lap times are.
And both the dams currently out now.
So Duracell's finally kept it clean throughout that whole lap.
Yep.
Going to cross the line to set a time of a 1:54.9.
Just behind him though is Gyshap. Gyshap only a little bit behind him by what was that, 2/10?
A tenth? No, a tenth.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to hang on. Let me get my things up quickly. There it is. No, it's 2 tons.
ERGL goes third fastest at 1:57.9, so he's 3 seconds off of Duracell, who gets a bit squiffy.
I'm watching Jofi here as he comes around the final corner now to finish his lap. But I think there's someone in front of him though that may be about to finish their lap, and I think that might be Phineas.
Nope.
But Jofi goes P3 though, 1.9 seconds off, quite a big gap. And Rossi 20 seconds off, but I think that's because he spun mid-lap.
Yeah.
A little bit further behind though, you got Spirit, who's coming out the final corner. However, he has invalidated his lap. Behind him is the high tech of Benjo, which is Tim's brother.
Oh, it is actually his brother.
I think so. I think that's what I heard in the previous race. Can someone confirm that in chat so I don't sound like a pillock? But behind him though is the other BJE driver. Oh,
Benjo goes pole, 1:54.7. Where will Timbed go?
Tim, will he go quicker? Will he go slower? He's probably quicker. He is by a lot.
He is. Oh, by 6/10. Whew. Hey.
And now many things. Oh no, he's invalidated. Okay, that's a shame. Shaquem has invalidated. ELGL has not validated, but he's quick. Oh, he's quick. He was quicker than that sector, but he slowed up for some reason. I wonder if he had a dodgy corner. There's a lot of invalidations. I felt this is a quite easy track to invalidate on, especially in an F2 car where you're trying to make up time wherever you can possible. There's a spinner, and it's Rossi again.
Oh, Rossi.
Shows I think these conditions don't help as well. It looked like he was quicker as well. It shows he was 2 tenths quicker.
These conditions do not help, and once you've spun, it's very hard
I believe he's
to
on
clear
controller.
those tyres. Oh, he's on controller now.
I believe. Wait, was he on wheel before?
Oh no, he's always been on wheel.
Oh, he's not. Okay, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought I don't know why I had the impression he was on controller. So sorry about that, Rossi. Watching Shaquem here on board with him, he's fighting with the wheel, just fighting with the conditions. And it's still pretty, lathering it down as he invalidates it. And Benjo on a lap here again, or is he about to come in? I think these wets have got a couple laps in them before you can come back in. And in fact, he is staying out. I think it's his brother getting out of the way. Why do I keep saying if I need to confirm?
Can you see? Hold on a minute. Can you see it? Hey.
And Benjo coming across the line. Will he beat his team? Sorry, will he beat his brother? No, he gets actually over. I need to. I need to.
you seriously need to clarify if it's his brother or not.
Also, quickly, could you send who's the guy that lagged out? Oh, bugger, what's his name? His name on YouTube is Ben Ask. Sorry, Eric asked. Eric, can you say what your PSN is quickly, just so Clint can invite you?
Oh, Phineas getting a bit squiffy. He will have to come into the pit so he's running out of fuel. Will he though? No, he does not.
Yeah, there's an easy way to answer the
Ah, right, okay. Oh, that's good then. At least you can see it when you're on your computer.
question. Yeah, they are related because they got Bednara is their surnames, so that's fine. Okay, yeah. So they are related.
Brothers.
Yes.
Right. Are you sure?
Yes. Well, considering they both have the surnames Bednara, then I think there's a very good chance.
Right, so it is going to be brother rivalry then.
Yeah, brothers. Yeah. NRL.
Okay, so Phineas goes P7 at 157.5. Rossi's finally come back out on track to do another lap. Many Things is on a lap. He's running out of fuel.
Andy Forrest currently on a lap, but he's 1.9 seconds off, so didn't say no to that lap. Anything's on a lap as well.
Shockheim's
currently valid.
Invalidated.
Hopefully he doesn't validate it. It'd be nice if everyone can set a lap time, so at least we can see people's pace.
Bunnies and Ghost Fired Up has not come out of the pit lane yet.
It's David who wants an invite.
Norwegian boy.
Yes.
What does he want an invite for?
Yeah, good question. Can you clarify? Can you clarify?
Because I'm sure he's mistaken.
Well, let's see. Everyone's in the pits at the moment, so I don't know if they're trying to maybe set a new set of. Actually, no. There's a couple of guys on outlap. So.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, hey. So, Spirit, Harold Tempov, Many Things, Bunnies, Dolga, Ghost Fired Up, and also Lucifer and Ivan are currently on outlaps, but the rest have not set a lap yet.
ERGL. Actually, no, Rossi's just started his lap, so I'll quickly watch him. Hopefully he doesn't go sideways, hopefully he doesn't. Oh, unfortunately he's invalidated.
Yeah, he got a bit too much of the curb there, he got a bit hungry.
But I'm going to watch Ivan instead. Actually, no, is there anyone that's started a lap in between? I believe, the Duracell has, okay. So we'll see what he's doing then. And so is ERGL, so I'll quickly go to ERGL. He hasn't validated it so far, so it's good. Andy Forrest to set on some softs. He's currently safe though, so NSC thinks about possibly retiring or something, but I don't know. But he's currently on a valid lap. And the ERGL is currently off the pace. Oh, Duracell spun. That's a shame.
Who's on soft tyres? Andy Forrest?
Yeah, he's in the pits.
Oh, right, okay.
That's a shame. Rossi spun on his lap and the ERGL has actually just invalidated his lap. Is Ivan valid? Ivan is currently valid. There's this one. In Guan Yu Zhou's car. No spoilers, but Guan Yu Zhou had a good day today in F2. Cool. So I'm trying to put the course there to try and, I guess, save
Oh, yeah, I will do, Gam, don't worry, I will do.
I can't remember if that was illegal, because I thought they talked about that in F1 chat. I know they did say about, like, whether or not to outlaw, like, cutting corners to, like, I don't know, like, make your outlap shorter, or your in-lap shorter.
Yeah.
Like a quali session. Oh, Tim Edson also fitted on some softs. But he's in the pits, though.
The track might be drying up, because the rain is lightening up a little bit.
But it just depends on whether or not the track's going to dry, because it's all very well, you know, across what's going on, you know, in terms of weather, but it's also in terms of what the track's going to be like as well. Oh, Rossi spun again. Shows there's quite a lot of traction zones as well on this track, so it's very easy to lose it, especially if you're running not a lot of traction. But Ivan, though, going to set his first valid lap of the session. Goes from P12 up to P6, just behind his teammate. Well, I say just behind, he's 8 tenths off, but it's currently a P5 and a P6 at the moment for UNI. As you look a little bit further down the grid, Finney is about to set his lap. That's Ben. No, that's Shokim, who's about to start his first flying lap. I believe someone else is just about to start theirs in front of him, which looks to be many things. So we'll watch many things for a bit. Actually, no.
Right.
I'll watch Phineas because he's at the front of this pack. But again, hopefully these guys can all set valid laps, because I'm sure they would like to as well, just so they can see what their pace is like. Why was Pitt says, how come Scott sounds more energised when commentating F2? Because it's a Friday.
Yeah, it's not a weekend. He's not drinking on a Friday.
You're not wrong.
Well.
After F2... yeah, that's probably explains it there. It's also probably because I haven't got to deal with the result. Oh no, Phineas has spun. No, he got it all crossed up.
Uh-oh.
Currently though, many things on a lap, looking pretty good at the moment. Again, I'm not sure about all lap times. He's gone wide though.
Yeah, he's invalidated it.
Ah, it's a shame.
Shokim has also invalidated. But he goes fired up, still in the pit lane.
There's still plenty of time. Although Rossi is currently on a lap, taking it really gingerly through this sort of.
He has set a
high...
155.2, which sits him 6th.
Good. See if he can be quicker here. He's looking smoother. He's looking a bit smoother now. So hopefully Rossi can put in a couple good laps, just for more experienced laps. Actually, it stopped raining. It has stopped raining.
It has.
Could we see some dry running right at the end? Bunnies has actually just fitted on the softs. Yeah, Bunny has fitted on the softs.
There is a dry line coming.
There's no spray, isn't there? Like coming off the back of Rossi's car already as well. So
no, there isn't. The dry line has formed, but it will still be a bit greasy nonetheless.
He goes a little bit wider. Hopefully, he's actually got enough fuel for this, because he's got a fuel warning light at the moment. I did not see if he's gone quicker or not this lap, but I think we might be coming across a sector time here. No, we're not. Okay. I couldn't see if he was quicker or not, but...
No, I don't think he is, mate.
Guychat's also gone on to some softs as well, but they've not come out yet. Tim has just refitted some wets.
And Rossi straight in the pit lane.
Yeah, must have been fuel.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be one of the ones as well to put on some softs and just see what happens, see where it goes.
Okay, so Joffrey's staying
Phineas
out on the wet tyres.
Many things is currently quicker. It's showing he's being purple, but I doubt he is. Because...
Well, Joffrey just straight lines turn 1, why? And... the point of this is...
Control died.
Whose?
Mine.
Oh. No, I'm just saying that Joffrey went to go and start another lap, straight line turn 1, and now he's just driving around slowly for some reason.
Fuel?
He's got plenty.
No, yeah. I don't know. If he cuts this chicane here, then he might just be trying to get back to the pits.
Many things, got to P7.
What the hell is he doing? A lot of people are starting to come in now for. Yeah, look at this. Everywhere you can see down the left side of the tower, you can see how many people have already fitted onto the softs. I think it's just a case of what's it called? Is it Mexican standoff, or is it like one of those cowboy standoffs where it's like, you know, who's going to draw first? See who will be
who's
the
going to
first
come out
person to
first?
come out. Yeah. Actually, in fact, I'll take down the tower here so we can see.
Well, we have 10 minutes left.
Yep.
So the drivers will more than likely.
Oh, someone's come up. Someone's come up. Who's that? Is that Tim? Oh, is it Phineas?
ERGL.
Yes, Lucifer. Lucifer coming out. He's the first driver on the softs. Why is ERGL put on the hards?
I don't know.
Anyway, though.
I thought there was soft and mediums, not soft and hards. Or am I just being completely thick?
Maybe.
Okay.
I thought.
Anyway.
But for different tracks, though, aren't there different allocations?
But yeah, but it's usually super softs and mediums, or softs and mediums.
The track looks pretty good, actually. Doesn't look like he's losing the rear end too much. In fact, that's now both dams out on track now, as I believe that is many things he's just come back in the pits. But yeah, so far the two dams drivers, they are now the only drivers out on track, and now interestingly both on the soft tyre. See if anyone else budges in the pits. Actually, it does look like it. Oh no, that's not. That's just someone coming in. Not everyone currently on the soft, so unless they're waiting later on in the session for it to dry out, maybe even looking for a tow. There's a spinner, and it is Phineas.
Possibly.
But we'll see if there is any movement. Then we'll quickly snap across to see who it is. In fact, there is, and it is ERGL who is on those hards. Unless he's trying to go for some sort of hard.
Unless he's going, yeah. I don't know.
But that doesn't make sense because it's not like F1 where like the tyre you qualify on is the one you start with. I thought in this you can choose whichever strategy you want.
Not from the. It's the same for F1 than it is in the feature. If you qualify and stay on the tyres that you qualify,
you have a mad amount of lag. I don't know if that's me or if that's you, but
no, that's me.
Oh, okay.
My stream's probably going to end, but I'll need to do a. Oh, for fuck's sake, my brain has just gone shit.
But let's find out though. On the final lap, driving Sean Galeo's dams from 2020, the KFC machine, as he comes round this wing of the track.
I'll need to test my internet connection. That's the fucking one I'm looking for. So if I lag out of the lobby, send me another invite, please.
Yep, we'll do. As now both dams currently out on a lap. Lucifer coming through this tight chicane. You can attack it quite hard, but as long as you can set up all the other corners fine, you can go for here quite quickly. I just see my green host because yeah, he couldn't stuff his session unfortunately, but I'll re-invite him. Don't worry, he will be back as we come now through one of the fastest corners on the track, if not the fastest. As you see behind him, I think that was ERGL. No, shocking. That was. As Lucifer though, he's the first driver who's currently out on these softs to actually set a lap. As long as he keeps it valid, he should be provisional pole because he should be able to go quicker than the wet time set by Tim. It'll be a matter of time before he actually puts that lap in, and I'm assuming everyone else will start to come out. He's gone wide at the final corner. It's still valid though, but he's going to lose a heck of a lot of time as more and more drivers go out on the soft tyre. Lucifer with a 148.2. How long will that lap though last? As we look a little bit further down the grid, Rossi currently on those soft tyres. He's on that lap. Many things though a little bit further back on an actual proper lap. We look at everyone else who's on a proper lap. Duracell on one as well. He's apparently set at the fastest first sector. Sometimes he gets some glitches with that, but I wouldn't be surprised, especially on these tyres, and with how sort of scarce everyone is on these tyres at the moment. Right, who's that? That is a no, it's not. It's an MP somewhere who's out on track, and that is Andy Forrest. And a lot of people on out laps are trying to search for people that are actually on a proper lap here. Duracell though 5.5 seconds quicker, so already this is possibly pole territory. As long as he nails this final sector and doesn't mess up through the final corner like Lucify did, this could be a provisional pole lap. And Tibed's still, interestingly, still in the pits, but I think he may have just left. And it's going to be crunch time now with 5 minutes to go. This should be a hell of an end to a qualifying session, and hopefully this sets up the race quite nicely. He's going to set himself up coming up the final corner. It's a valid lap, but will it be a session topping lap? I think it will be. Comes across the line. What a lap. 143.3. Great stuff there. Shocking. Is this valid? Yeah, it is. It's valid. Let's see what he can do coming across the line. Shocking going second, 2.6 seconds off Duracell. A dominant lap. And still with a huge gap. And still, many drivers currently are still in the pits. I'm honestly surprised about that. And that's Benjo there, starting his, about to start his flying lap. Let's look a little further back now. That's Rossi coming through the final few corners now. I will re-invite Clint after this session's over. I'll just give him a quick rundown. I want to make sure that this is, covered properly and there's no interruptions. As he comes across the line, Rossi, will he go into the top three? I'd be surprised if he doesn't, and he does. He's only 9/10 off. He's the closest of anyone so far. A little bit further back though, Andy Forrest. What will Andy Forrest do? Into P1, 1.2 seconds quicker. The first driver into the 42s, and we could be seeing some 41 laps if anyone goes quicker than that. And a great lap there. A little bit further back, Timbed's currently out on track. Who's that that's about to cross the line? And that's Spirit. Spirit about to start his lap.
Right, has that sorted it now?
You're not lagging at the moment, yeah. Could have gone better. Shocking coming around the final corner now. He's showing he's very much quicker, but he says he's validated though, so he may be setting up another lap here. In fact, he is. Let's see what these guys behind him do. Oh, Bunnies goes second. Great stuff from Bunnies there. Great lap. Although there are plenty of heavy hitters who have not set laps yet that could try and dethrone those two at the front. Benjo now coming. Oh no, Benjo's invalidated. Okay. Ivan on a lap now. ERGL on a lap. Spirit on a lap as well. Parol. Ghost cutting a bunch of corners just to get his lap in. Andy Forrest on another lap as well. Bonnie's has just gone a 10th and a bit quicker through the first sector. Rossi 7/10 quicker, but he's currently invalidated his lap. Shocking again invalidated, but he's quicker. Tinbed goes. No, he hasn't. He's in 7th at the moment, but he's starting his first lap. Don't worry,
I will be right with you. I'm just.
Right. And the season 4 champion of F2. Oh, Andy Forrest goes quicker. He stretched his gap out by a little bit more, but that's still going to be a great feeling, I'm sure. And it's getting more and more closer to his first pole, I believe it could be. But someone who's going to try and dethrone that as we're watching them right now, Timbed. As I said, season 4 champion. He's been consistently strong over the past few seasons. He won the championship
and
here.
We are back. Sorry about that, though, ladies and gentlemen. I was fucking internet shite.
Watching Timbed now. About halfway through the lap, I'd say at the moment. We'll wait till he crosses the sector line here. 6.9 seconds quicker. So that's already on some incredible pace. It's showing it's a purple. We don't trust it too much, but I mean, you wouldn't be wrong by saying that. Ivan going P2.
Put it past him.
Ivan actually going P2 there. He splits Bunnies and Andy Forrest.
Oh, Benjo's invalidated. Benjo needs to cross the line now to start another lap.
Yeah, this will be
It
his
was
final lap.
141.1.
He can't afford
So
to
it
mess
was
it up.
quick. He can't afford to mess it up. So that was a quick lap for him.
Unless he cuts some corners, though, that's the issue. But someone who hasn't cut any corners, it's been a very straight lap so far. Timbed, will he go top? It's looking likely. Could it be a 140 lap? Or
It's a
not.
141.2. His brother was quicker than him.
But depends if he actually made the
I'm riding on board with him. I'm riding on board with him. I need to see this.
Right, a little bit further back though. That is Dolga, who's about to come across the line in Schwartzman's car. What can he do? Dolga up into P6. It's a Prema 5.6 at the moment. A little bit further back, what's going on? Guy shot crosses the line. He makes it P12. He didn't get any good laps in. Benjo, 2.6 seconds up, but you're watching that, so I'll focus on some other people.
I'm riding on board with him as we speak. He's running out of fuel though. Is he going to make it?
Ooh.
He's 5.3 seconds up.
Spirit just went P4 with the quickest final sector.
Wow. Benjo, I don't think Benjo is going to have the fuel.
Lucifer now about to cross the line, but it's looking like a pretty slow lap, unfortunately. He's gone past the 141s. Comes across the line, it'd be a 145 something, wouldn't it? Yeah, 145.4, but it's at P11. Not too bad at the moment.
Will Benjo have the fuel?
Ooh, many things on a decent lap at the moment. It's showing he's 5.8 seconds quicker, but it might not be good enough. Oh no, it is. It's really good enough. That's P9. Gets us up into the top 10, and that's a HWA P9 and P10 at the moment. So good stuff between those two.
And Benjo's invalidated. That means he will start P15. He's run out of fuel as well.
And Timbed, is he quicker? Will he just pull into the pit? No, he's not. He's going to come straight across the line. Will he go quicker? I'll quickly switch back to Jofi just to see, because he's also right behind him. I believe that maybe Ghost fired up as well behind. But Timbed, will he go quicker? This looks like it will be. Oh!
No, he doesn't. He is 600ths of a second off.
Jofi confirms a P5. Ghost fired up though. Where does Ghost go? I did not see. But there you go.
He's not
Timbed.
bottom, that's for sure.
Timbed snatching pole away from Andy Forrest in the Cheroos. And where did Ghost Fired Up got 5th?
Go 5th. What a lap from Ghost Fired Up.
That was a proper one-shot quali lap, and he's managed to slide himself into P5. But the grid looking a little bit, well, dispersed, should I say? Because there were 2 drivers who didn't even set a dry lap. So, yeah, that is your grid though. Your top 5. I'm sure Ghost will be buzzing for that. Timbed, Andy Forrest, Ivan, Spirit, and Ghost Fired Up.
Wow, that was exciting.
That was good actually. But Parallel unfortunately never set a lap, so he'll be starting.
It's a Prema 7-8.
It's also a bit weird as well,
qualifying his teammate.
Torpedo League is predominantly dominated by British and like they're called Dutch drivers at the moment in terms of like
British
numbers.
Dutch drivers, yeah.
So this is quite, because it's like there's German drivers, there's Italian drivers, there's like
Mexican,
a couple British drivers. There's I think I saw Greek.
Yeah. Oh, and it's a dry race.
And Canadian, of course.
Obviously, can't forget the Canadian and the Turkish. Obviously, Dolga being Turkish.
Right then.
Here we go.
Dare I say, in the 20 seconds that we got before we do the rundown, any thoughts, any predictions, anything you think could happen?
I knew that was coming.
Well, I'm not saying results as in things you think could happen.
Bloody change. I'm definitely predicting lap 1 safety car, 100%. Touch wood. I hope it doesn't happen, but Rossi's going to be involved in that. I think. Okay. I don't want to tempt fate.
Right though, my only prediction I think would be actually just quickly get tyres up. Everyone on the softs except Parol, Dolga, and Duracell who are on the hard tyre. Right.
Okay.
Right. Only prediction I'd say is I reckon we are going to be seeing a new podium sitter, and I reckon we'll be seeing a safety car within the first 5 laps.
Right.
Of both races, by the way.
Okay.
Right, anyway, so do you want to do the grid rundown?
I will surely do that in a second. Let me just have a drink.
Okay. And then of course I'll do starts, you do finishes, that malarkey.
So on and so forth, yeah. I know the usual jargon. Right, okay. So, on pole position for the feature race is Tim Bed BJE. Andy Forrest sits alongside in second place. Ivan Bo in third. Spirit in fourth. Ghostfire up the great one lap sprint to the finish line. He sits in P5. Jofi is in P6. Bunny's in P7. Dolga in P8. Duracell is in 9th. Many Things in 10th, Rossi is in 11th, ERGL in 12th, Lucify in 13th, Shockheim is in 14th, Phineas in 15th, Timbed's brother Benjo is unfortunately down in 16th position. He's going to want to make up some places here if he wants to get onto the podium. Guy Shap is 17th, and Parol Tempov lines up the back of the grid in 18th.
I've got to say, there's some really nice looking F2 cars in this.
Yeah.
But there aren't really many bad looking ones, I must say. Like, even the high tech looks lovely, because it kind of reminds me of like the old McLaren, like with the chrome sort of finish on it.
I agree. But here we go, the start of the feature race.
Yeah, hopefully no connectivity issues as well.
Yeah. No connectivity issues. I will hand it over to Scotty Boy for the race start.
Alright then. Everyone lined up, ready to go. Clutches in, revs up. Wait, as soon as those lights come on, they'll be getting ready. Right, we can hear the lights unfortunately, but we're not seeing the revs come up. Well, there we
revs
are.
Are up.
And it's go off the line, and Audi Forrest, a great stuff there, little puff of smoke as he gains traction, but it's a hell of a start from Andy Forrest actually. He's been almost go 3 wide into turn 1, look at that, at the back almost 4 wide, there's a crash at the back though, it's a HWI involved. Oh, there's a great battle at the front, but there's a massive crash at the back.
Timbed!
No! Andy Forrest into the wall!
Timbed!
And he's retired, he's out! Oh my god!
What the hell was that?
Bunny's into P5 now. Look at this, Dolga and Bunny's up into P5. Oh no, there's another crash, there's another crash.
There's a timing glitch, mate, there's a timing glitch.
There's another crash. Ivan though, in the lead of the race.
It's Spirit.
Ivan in the lead of the race though, Jofi in P2, Dolga P3 at the moment, Lucify P4, Bunny's P5, Ghostfired up currently P6. I thought they were side by side, but it's not, it's the camera just playing tricks. Phineas though and Rossi having a great battle at the moment. Really fisticuff battle. It's Rossi though. Hopefully he won't spin this race, but he's doing really well at the moment. But Ivan though, leading the race in quite dominant fashion at the moment. There's quite a decent gap. Actually, it's quite a decent gap between Dolga and Jofi and Ivan at the moment.
Timbed down the inside of Rossi! Oh, just past him. Great move there from Timbed.
I'm worried because Timbed's going to be aggressive because he's want to retake all those positions that he lost.
Oh, look at this! He's got past Phineas as well.
Phineas lost traction. He's gone down about 4 places because of that incident there. As Ghost and Bunny's having a great little battle here. And now Ghost. Oh, there's almost contact between the two. And he almost tried to swerve him off and say, no, that's my position.
Benjo is up 7 positions. He's up in 9th place at the minute. 1 place behind his brother.
Oh, some great battling here.
Traction Timbed's got. Look at this.
Oh, God, watch out. There's almost a 4-way battle here. His cars are going. They're backing up into each other almost. As Lucify goes wide. Oh, Adrian loses traction. Oh, this. Oh my god.
Oh my good lord, this is bad. And now Benjo and Tim losing places again.
Oh, EOG will get the first penalty of the session.
I can't breathe. Oh, this is good.
Because I want to say about how well Ivan's doing right now, but I can't at the moment because there's so much going on. Also, interestingly, Dolga, he's one of the few that are on the alternate strategy at the moment. Will that pay off? Because there's been
possibly
no first...
because he is up in the 3rd place at the moment.
Yeah, there's been no first lap safety car, so he can't exactly pull off one of these wonder strategies. Can he go long enough on these hards and do some sort of incredible overcut or something? And then go on
possibly.
Because right now, if he goes on a late charge on the softs while everyone else is on hards, that's... Tim's no, it's not. It's Duracell.
No, it was it was Duracell. Duracell got a bit squiffy coming out of the corner.
Yeah, currently though,
Tim went off track
bit
to
of a shout
avoid
out towards this man. Ghost fired up, doing a really good job at the moment. Into P4, but behind him though, stealing his thunder is Bunnies and Lucifer. You're having a great little battle, almost side by side. About a car length between them, but it's rapidly decreasing.
Oh, they're so close, they're touching.
Can he turn it? Oh, great driving from Lucifer there. It was a good pass from Bunnies though as well, and Bunnies putting on a really strong drive. Usually he's really good in the wet, but today he's done really well here in France.
Oh, Rossi looking down the inside of Lucifer. Cuts the corner a bit, gets a bit of contact.
Oh, tries to send it. Watch out Benjo though, Benjo on the outside. Benjo though going to get forced out wide and his brother overtakes him.
It was a bit of a risky move knowing that the cars haven't got much.
There's yellow flags, you spun. It's Spirit,
that would be Spirit. But look at this, Rossi getting past Lucifer again. Timbed following suit, look at the speed
Can he get a double? No, there's contact though, there's contact. But Rossi saved it.
Timbed is having a horrible race right now.
Yeah, if I was Timbed's front wing, I'd be screaming right now because it's probably not going to be there for very long. The amount of times he's been really late on the brakes, really trying to force moves. Also, his internet doesn't look too good, so hopefully he doesn't end up taking someone out with his lag. But Lucifer, though, holding up these guys really well. Really good defensive stuff here.
Oh, Benjo, looking down the inside.
Oh, will they get a double? No, they're not.
Oh,
and even Parrell's starting to get into this. Parrell's starting at the back of the grid. He's already into 10th. Really good stuff from Parrell.
And Phineas as well. Phineas up into 11th.
Oh, yeah. It's really great driving here today. Really big mix-up of, in terms of who qualified
down looking round the outside. Oh, and he's hit Lucifer. He spun Lucifer. No!
Lucifer was doing so well. He's having such a great defensive drive. I didn't see the incident, so I don't know what happened, but he was having a great drive.
No, Timbed clipped his rear wheel and spun him.
Guy Shap into the pits. I wonder if he's going onto the hards early.
Possibly.
So Shokim, but it could be for damage. Let's see if they pick for a new wing. It is a new wing. He has lost an end plate. But Ivan, though, a dominant driver at the moment.
He's 3.2 seconds
driver.
In front.
Yeah, he used to be, I believe he used to be a Racing Point driver. He left, I think, halfway through Season 3. He joined F2, and he's done a pretty good job in Season 4 of F2.
I mean, look at this. Ghost fired up. He's 2.1 seconds ahead of Bunnies right now. He's having a superb race.
For some reason, it's saying Benjo's a lap down. He's in P7. So
yeah, it's just a glitch, mate.
Yeah, ignore that if you're confused, because I think so are we, but it's the F1 game. It throws these sort of weird ones out. Oh, 2 penalties straight away. Many things get to one, and so does Lucifer. There's yellow flags.
Oh, Lucifer.
No, it's Ivan!
Ivan,
spun.
no!
And Ghost goes up into P3, Dolga into P2, Jofi into P1 now. Will Bunnies get any closer to Ivan? The gap's currently 1.5 seconds, but it's rapidly decreased, I'm sure. And I think it's the surface and carcass as well, so Ivan's going to be really careful on those tyres. Luckily he's got no damage, didn't look like he went too far off, but already he's round to the back of Ghost fired up. Oh, undercut maybe.
Possibly.
He did maybe do, how many laps did he do on those tyres in quality? Did he do like 2 or 3 or something? So maybe he could have trashed the tyres in quality.
I have no idea.
But Timber going onto the hards.
But Timbed has got wing damage.
I am seeing drivers here that have got the pit window thing coming up.
Hello. Timbed has wing damage. He did not change his front wing. He's got wing damage on the right hand side. He hasn't got no wing end plate.
I mean, if he thinks he can take the car around, and it's only a little bit, so that might only be a bit of yellow or something on his indicator. Let's see actually quickly. Let me just use IGK quickly. Just search and find out. Damage quickly. Right, damage. He's got 31%. And actually, I'll tell you what. The people in the softs may have to stop pitting now because I just looked at the percentages. What did he do? What did he do?
The inside pushed out wide.
Oof.
Luck. Well, that was risky. That was risky.
And Ghost is going to want to keep this podium. He said he was joking around. I think with me. I think I remember him saying something about trying to get points. We were sort of joking as if he wasn't going to get any. I mean,
Ghost pits.
Great at the moment, and yet Ghost pitting. Hopefully, no one speeds in the pit zone, but everyone's taking it really easy. But of course, I think you'd rather take it easy. I think you'd rather take it easy than get a penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got speed in the pit lane there for Phineas. But yeah, everyone the soft tyres are kind of ranging between like 50 to 60% at the moment. Evan saying, if I go, yeah, right now, unfortunately, not looking too goatish at the moment. He was for the first few laps, but unfortunately, after that spin, he's kind of gone downhill.
Hi D, how are you?
But currently, though,
Welcome.
It's a Primo 1-2 at the moment, but that's of course this is before the full pit stop cycle. You'll have to see.
Yeah.
Primo 1-2. Beautiful. Anyway, that Schwarzman car. I'll tell you what, everyone that drives that car is just really, really good. Anyway, parallel temp off though in P3 at the moment on those hards. And of course, once all the soft guys are pitted, I think the top three will be Dolga, Parallel, and Duracell. And we'll see how long they can go because, yes, they're on those hards. They will be a little bit older, but it will mean that they will have a late charge on those softs. And
well, Duracell has got his pit icon on.
Yeah.
So
and so does Duracell. So does Bunny.
Next couple of laps. Oh, Duracell has spun straight into the wall.
No. Oh yeah, he's got massive damage there.
Yeah, massive wing damage there.
60% there. Yeah, no, he's got 100% on the left side. He's just got a plank of wood on that left side.
Mate, I'm not even going to bother doing that bow kill streak shit. I'm not going to bother doing that, D. Sod that. Ivan losing places to...
Oh, who's in the pits? That's Adrian.
Ghost fired up.
Adrian into the pits now. He's going for an overcut. Sorry, Bunny's into the pit. He's going for an overcut. See where he pops out. Maybe P8? P9, maybe?
Ivan getting a switchback on. Ghost fired up. Ghost fired up, not letting off.
In the final corner. He doesn't. He's still behind him. Maybe he can try and get some DRS on him because I think he should have got DRS at the detection zone.
No, he didn't. Ivan got it.
Oh, many things are spun. That's a shame. No, he's not in the pits. Who spun? Oh, it was Rossi. Oh no. Oh, no. And Adrian coming out in the middle of this battle right here. Look at this.
Oh, Benjo clips Bunny's rear end. Oh, almighty. And gets past Bunny's, no problem there. But Timbed, look at Timbed, he's on the charge. He's coming for them.
Piece of crap charger.
For Timbed. What?
Well, the control's been on charge. For some reason I think it went out of position, so it's not charging anymore. Piece of crap. Anyway.
You seriously need a new controller, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I think it's a charger.
Alright, well you need a new charger.
Anyway. There's a spinner again, and it is Spirits. Not a very good day for those, what cars are they? Before I mess up again.
Cheroos.
Yeah, not a very good day for the Cheroos at the moment. Duracell and Spirit both spinning a lot today.
No. Duracell is Trident.
Right, anyway.
Cheroos is Timbed and Spirit.
For those two, they've not had a very good day because they keep spinning. Right, anyway, Lucify though, he's been on these softs since the start, hasn't he? Oh, EOGL has spun as well.
Yep.
Boys,
and he's not pitting yet. Lucify's still not pitting. But his tyres must have gone by now because he's not got much grip.
I'll tell you, his tyres right now are 78, 63, 51, 47. So basically, that front left, if you see it look like a pancake in the next few laps, that's probably why, because it's like 78 at the the moment. So honestly, mate, at any second that will go.
And he gets a penalty.
Yeah, he's got another penalty. Shows this is a danger though, because imagine if he gets a puncture like right now, like that means that he's going to have to try and do this whole lap with a dead tyre. It's going to be really difficult.
Very, very difficult indeed.
Yeah, that front left. If you see that thing start to deform and start to sort of almost deflate, then yeah, it's going to be over for him. Hopefully. If
you see it look like melted rubber, then yeah,
it's at 81. It's at 81%. This is usually when people start to get punches. God. So his pit thing's not even come on as well. It was indicator.
It was on beginning of the end of towards the end of the last lap.
Probably because that was the pit window, and he's now gone past it.
Yeah.
He hasn't pitted yet, though, has he?
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he has not pitted yet.
I'm just waiting for that tyre just to go.
Well, he's going for a pretty hard corner at the moment. Yeah, 85%. He's going to get to like 90 or something.
I mean, Jofi's literally right behind him.
Yeah.
And he's holding him up.
I kind of want to stay on board with him just so I can watch that tyre just go. Did he pit though this lap? He hasn't called for a pit though, has he? So if he had called for a pit, I was gone.
He's pitting. And he gets a penalty in the meantime. So that'll be 11 seconds of penalties he's got. So that's him out of contention.
Oh, Benjo gets fastest lap.
Yeah.
Dolga's tyres right now looking a bit worse for wear maybe at the moment. Like nothing too bad, I guess. It's like high of 40, low of 27. But we should be able to see him pit maybe within the next 2 laps because those
possibly
softs,
the end of this one.
Yeah, because these softs seem to have a really quite quick and quite sharp drop off.
Yeah.
And yeah, so after like lap 4 or 5, they start to really kind of go.
Med sizing up, goes fired up, looks down the inside.
Benjo overtaking Ivan.
Goes past with ease, and at the same time, Timbed's brother gets past Ivan. But right Ivan's not going to let that slide. He is going for the overtake again.
And I think this should be the battle for on-track P2? P3, possibly?
Oh,
Benjo. Oh, who's that wide? That was Ghost fired up. Oh no, he's got a penalty for that. Oh, that's a shame. That may have just been a case of it turning a bit too late or something, but Spirit also getting a penalty. And Dolga staying out. Is that he's battling with a lapped car, I think. Yeah, ERGL. Oh, okay, no, he's not battling. He's let him through, I think.
Yeah.
How long is a pit stop here?
About 24, 25 seconds, I think.
Dolga's got a pit stop away from Jofi.
Oh yeah, easy.
There's 26 seconds it's shown here.
So Dolga can still get out in front of Jofi, so he can still win this.
26 to 27 seconds. Dolga does not have any wing damage.
Nope.
It's looking promising.
Well, only time will tell.
Well, yeah, if these guys keep battling as well, though, it does mean that that lead that Dolga will have and that sort of gap will increase.
Yeah, but at this moment in time, as it stands on lap 10, Bunnies is on reverse grid pole position.
Yeah,
Ghost fired up being on the second row as well. On the third, in second for reverse grid. D, if you want that sniper, buy the blueprint. There you go.
Speaking of, this does look a lot. The track layout, it always reminds me of like the P2RS41 from like World War.
Dolga pits. Doesn't get a penalty, so he is cautious there.
Let's see. There's no damage on his wing as well, so it should be a quick, clean pit stop.
So Jofi's coming around the final sector
And
now.
Powell into the pits as well. But again, no speeding penalty. Let's see, where will they pop out?
Jofi is struggling. He is struggling.
Will it be a quick stop?
Dolga is on his way out of the pit lane
Oh no,
now.
he had to wait for Parrell. No, he had to wait
Oh,
for him.
no.
He lost like a second there. And Jofi now, on board with Jofi. Where will he pull out? Will he still be in the lead? No, Dolga's in the lead.
Dolga's got in the lead. Dolga's in the lead.
Dolga's pulled off a master strategy.
Absolute master strategy. Congratulations, well done, well done.
And Parrell has gone all the way back to P8, so Parrell now in reverse grid
pole position.
Yeah, but he is on those softs though, so he should be able to overtake Bunnies pretty quickly, and I think he's going to try and make the move now. He's gone towards the outside of him. There's no point in trying to force a move early, mate, because you've still got plenty of time.
Yeah, you've still got another 5 laps to go yet.
Surely this is over now. Surely Dolga's got this win. He's 1.5
and
seconds away.
He's 1.5 seconds away. He's gaining. He's pulling time away.
And he's going to win. Not to jinx it, but right now it's looking like he's going to win on his debut for Prema. I've got to say, again, as an ex-Prema driver, sorry for the bias, but that's brilliant to see. And especially a doubles points finish as well for both Premas. In fact, I think if you look at all the people that are finishing the points, that Prema is the only team that will be doing a double point score in that first race at the moment.
Yeah.
But bunnies!
Oh, bunnies! Oh, what a save!
I think that might have been Parrell forcing out of the inside there. That did not look like a healthy pass.
No, it didn't. But what a save, though! I gotta give credit where credit's due. That was a good save.
See, hindsight. I know hindsight's a wonderful thing. I think he could have gone for a move elsewhere there because that was a bit off.
Bit risque.
That was a bit off. He could have done that at another DRS zone or something. I know you want to make up as much ground as possible, but you got to think of the other driver as you make your overtake because you don't know what's going to happen to them.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim looking possibly around the outside of Ivan.
Oh, you never guess who's just come in my chat.
Who's that?
Charlie. Never guess what he's just said. Dolga doing better than Scott in his first race for Prema. Oh, rip, son. Rip. Oh.
I've got to say, in my debut for Prema, it was quite difficult because I was put into 15th after qualifying 5th, so...
Oh, diddles. Oh, power tempo.
I came back to get...
Up.
Oh, no! Tim is round. No, that's Ghost. Ghost is round. I think he reset... No, it's not. Sorry, that was Tim. That was Tim. Sorry. Tim spun. He got taken out, I think. Someone turned across him. I think that was Ivan. But Tim... Did Tim reset to track?
I don't know. I didn't see.
He got back going really quickly, as in he was ghosted. He was ghosted as he started to pull away, and the way that he was placed on the track looked an awful lot like he hit reset to track.
I don't know.
Someone on stream, if you're currently watching, please can you go back and try and find out if he did.
Listen, if he did, then he needs to give himself a qualifying ban for that because he knows full well that is against the rules.
And Benjo
Power
as
Tempo
well.
gets a time penalty for cutting the corner.
Benjo on debut looking for a P2 as well. He's in a podium position at the moment.
But he's looking...
Oh, but Ivan though is right there, and Ivan's actually almost pushing him through that corner. And Benjo might have got a warning there, and he did. He got a penalty.
Yeah, he got a penalty for that.
So actually, Ivan's got penalties as well. So Jofi's got a confirmed P2, I think, at the moment. I think this is just a battle for P3, and Tim could be the beneficiary of it.
Right, well, if Kyle still does the penalties, he needs to review that, because if he did reset the track just to keep track position, he needs to get a qualifying ban for it. Owner or not.
Yeah, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but I think it's worth a check.
Yeah. And Thomas also said, let's be honest, Dolga has always been better than Scott.
Fuck off me. You join F2, see how you do.
Hey, listen, don't take it to heart, Scott. What have I told you? It's not FIFA.
I know, mate. It's
I know.
He's lucky he's been in F1 since the start. I say lucky, he's just been quicker. Oh, good battle here though between Bunnies and
Tempoff
Ghost.
again, trying to go for the move down the inside on Timbed, completely misses.
That might have been a bit
Just
of
hit his rear wheel. Yeah.
Jake Singh stops Scott abuse.
Thomas said, Scott, I'll battle you on UFC. I'll batter you on UFC again.
Okay, play on hard. Then come back to me.
So look at this, Dolga. 7.6 seconds in front of Benjo, who's finally got past Jofi. Will he keep that position? Because penalties are going to be coming into play. Benjo does have a 3-second time penalty, so he does need to get a 3-second gap. But at the moment, not really much is happening.
Oh, the IGL's gone straight on that chicane. Oh no, spun out of the chicane.
Oh. Spirit looking to get past.
Ivan was making his presence known to Jofi. Will he make his presence known again? He looks towards the inside. Does he send it? No, but there may have been some contact possibly.
Lucifer getting another penalty. Down the inside of it.
Oh, Timbed, an absolute send there. And he's got to be really confident in that brake pedal because.
I'll tell you what, that was a massive Jackson bomb and a half. That.
Yeah, Jack send it up the inside.
Yeah, I know,
he's
Jackson, send it, son. Off he goes.
And he's going to try his he's going to definitely try his best to make it a possibly a Bednar or 2-3, but with the penalty that Benjo does have, it's going to be difficult. He might be able to salvage a P5, but it's looking pretty likely he will do that actually, because the gap's pretty big between Ivan and Bunnies at the moment.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, that's a table there, son.
That's a chair.
Yeah. Right, and there's a chair there.
Now it's a broken ankle. Yay.
Timbed looking to get past Jofi now. Jofi's not allowing that to happen, but Timbed does have the speed.
Go on board with Ivan, see what he can see at the moment. Will Jofi try to reclaim the position on the same corner? He does, and he's lost it. That was the worst thing that you could have done. He stuck his nose up the inside, trying to get the position back almost into the corner, but Tim had the move done. It was his line. Jofi should have backed down. And Jofi's just thrown away a really good points haul there. He's now in reverse grid pole though, so it could benefit him for the next race. But he also could gain some position possibly from penalties in front of him.
Yeah, but as you see, Dolga 16 coming around the final two corners, around the final corner, coming down the start finish straight. As you can see, a celebratory weave, great drive, well done. Wins his debut race for Prema here in France. Great drive, stellar drive, Dolga. Well done, well done.
Timber
Great strategy.
Ivan.
Great strategy.
No, Benjo's got a confirmed podium.
Benjo's got a podium. Both of the brothers are on the podium.
Look at this great stuff here. Bunny's getting a P4. Brilliant stuff from him. Ivan P5. Ghost. Great first drive as well. Into
great
P6.
First drive into P6. Great points there for Ghost Fired Up. Good job.
And Jofi gets confirmed reverse grid pole.
Well, both of the Premas might, in all fairness, Parallel Tempoff might end up getting a penalty or two. We don't know. But as it stands, Prema do get double points finish.
And Max saying, "Dura is a sad story. What a race he did. Yeah, it was a great race, but unfortunately, it was just that one decision. And sometimes races can kind of bubble down to that one decision, that one mistake. And unfortunately, he threw away a great
Yeah,
position
he did.
there. But
He did.
But
Thomas, shut up. And look at that, Benjo BJE getting driver of the day. Well deserved in my books. Well deserved. Great drive
but Tim and
from the debutant.
a great sort of podium, great couple of stories on that podium as well. Because not only have you got a first win for Prema, for Dolga first win for Dolga in the Prema on his debut, but also you've got the brothers of Tim and Ben on the podium, which is always great to see as well. And,
Indeed.
Of course, they're going to try their hardest to repeat it in the next race. But there you go. That is your confirmed finish.
God, it's Michael Schumacher all over again. German flag on the podium. No offense to the Germans.
Unfortunately, though, Andy Forrest, who was qualified P2 and was on for such a promising race, didn't even make it past the first 2 or 3 corners.
That definitely does need to be investigated, because that was horrible.
I didn't catch it. 'Cause unfortunately, I think just as the crash happened, I went towards the back to see what happened, because there was a big crash or a big bundle that was going on.
I know.
Yeah,
but I did catch that on my stream.
Okay, good. Okay,
I caught that.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be under investigation.
Oof, God, that was horrid.
But
horrid start.
We'll find out though as well how he responds, because of course we now have the sprint race. We don't know what the conditions will be like. If it is wet, then I think Adrian would be a shout for a good result. But
yeah, I don't think it will be.
But we'll find out.
It might be cloud. Oh, okay. I'll tell a lie. Yes, it is.
A little bit, right? Well, Adrian now has my full support, because I know how good he is in the wet.
In all fairness, around Singapore yesterday, he wasn't.
Jake Marsh saying, I think this is in response to the Andy Forrest thing. He said, having seen his on board, there was nothing he could do. Not sure who spun him, but someone needs a penalty.
Well, Tim Ben was literally right alongside him, so.
Yeah. I wonder if he had another
literally right alongside him. Sprint race in this league never tend to go well, and in the wet. Yeah, I agree. I have to agree with Thomas on that one.
Yep.
I mean, I've never got off the start line without getting crashed out, and that's it.
Right, I'm straight away set. Okay, again, if they are listening, not to put any pressure on, or any unneeded pressure, but I know how well Bunnies does in the wet, and I really hope he gets a podium, because he's good. He's extremely good in the wet, and starting P5, he's probably there thinking, I've got a shot at this.
Yeah, exactly.
And I guarantee not a lot of these drivers would have done wet practice as well, so we really will see who's got that natural sort of skill.
But don't rule out.
Oh no! Parallel and Ghost have been disqualified.
Yeah, it's alright. It's only what do you call it?
Oh
Thingy.
wow! So many drivers are getting disqualified here. So their tyres are going to be cold as.
Oh yeah. It's alright, makes it more entertaining for us.
Well, yeah, I know, but from being in that position, I think I know.
Right, anyway, grid rundown.
Right. Yeah, grid rundown.
Jofi P1, Harold Tempoff P2, Ghostfire up P3, Ivan P4, Bunnies P5, Benjo P6, Timbed P7, Dolga P8, Guyshot P9, Rossi P10. Good job there for Rossi getting into P10. Great job there, getting the last point. Phineas P11, Spirit P12, Many Things P13, Duracell P14, Schochheim P15, Lucifer P16, ERGL P17, and Andy Forrest at the back in 18th position.
And for anyone that doesn't know as well, as Clint just said, top 10 in the feature race get 10 points. Sorry, 10, not 10 points. The first 10, yeah, if you finish in the top 10, you get points. However, for the sprint race, though, it is only the top 8 that get points.
Yep.
So, I'm just going to throw it out there right now. I think Bunny's podium. I'll say another top 5 for Ghost. Oh no, Ghost got P6. I'll say top 5 for Ghost. And I'm thinking Andy Forrest points.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon. I think he's going to be...
Okay.
I think he may be aggressive, but I think that he's quick enough to fight his way up through it, especially if he survives any of the incidents that will probably happen.
Okay, I'm going with Ivan for the win. Ghost fired up top 5. Bunny's podium. And a first lap safety car.
Back at it again with this first lap safety car.
Yeah.
Right then. Cars all pulling up now.
Over to you, son.
Yep.
It's all you.
Cars starting to pull up now. Of course, unfortunately, the guys that got disqualified, they won't have as high temperatures, tyre temps, as the rest of the grid. Also,
as Thomas just kindly said, time for carnage.
Yep, it's going to be Wreckfest out in France. As we see, or no, hear the lights turning on, revs up, and it's go, go, go. In the wet we go. Down towards turn 1. How wide will it be here? Look at everyone dispersing out. Hopefully it's clean through turn 1. It's almost 4 wide at some points there. Look at this. Side by side, that's Ghost on the inside there into P3. Really good stuff from Ghost. Ghost possibly going around the outside there. There's a spinner at the back. It's parallel temp off. And as one teammate goes up, another teammate goes down. Parallel going down to P13. But Andy Forrest, though. Andy Forrest into P10 already.
Wow. No, Andy Forrest P11.
I got P10 here, mate. Oh wait, no, mine's decided to correct again.
Timing glitch.
But though, one thing which I don't need to see the timing board to know is that... Where is he? Where is he? I can't see it now. Jofi is currently in the lead, followed by Ivan. Ghost fired up in another P3 position. Hopefully this one actually goes well for him. But Bunny's though, he's very capable in the wet, and he's currently in P4.
He's up 1 position at the moment.
Many things up 7.
Timbed down in 14th now.
Ooh, Andy Forrest has lost a couple more positions after going up quite a few. He's still gone up 6 positions though. But Parrell, though, the biggest loser out at the moment, who's...
Oh, there's a crash at the back, and that is... Duracell and Lucify.
Ah. Lucify, I think he's got the worst off, possibly. Oh no, they're both back there, aren't they? Oh no. Yeah, Lucify's got a huge amount of damage though.
Yeah, he's got a barge board for a front wing.
And Tom was right about all the contact. Look at this though.
Oh, look at this Ghost fired up. Oh my good lord.
Oh, though, look at Adrian round the outside.
Look at Bunnies. Look at Bunnies. Round the outside. Good move there for Bunnies.
Phineas up into P5. Really good stuff for Phineas.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be
fired up.
Oh, there's a bit of contact.
Bit of contact there between Bunnies and Ivan.
Yeah.
Vision is going to be very, very poor due to the spray, but...
Oh, the racing's so close. All it takes is one person to just hit the brakes a little bit too hard, aka Jofi, and they could all back up into each other.
Yeah. First penalty for ERGL in this sprint race. Duracell Lucify in the pits getting front wing changes.
Yep. And can Jofi make up for his mistake? Both these two here, P1 and P2, had a great race going. In fact, I think both of them were leading at one point possibly, or maybe it was just Ivan. But both of them made a mistake.
Ghost fired up, getting a bit squiffy coming out of there. He's lost a hell of a lot of time.
That's a shame because there's no DRS as well, so any time you lose, you cannot afford to make up. In fact, Guyshap has just got past, and Guyshap looks to be on a bit of a roll as well. He's got past Phineas as he comes down towards the chicane.
Jam Gram's just come into the chat and said, at Ginger Thomas, I want positive vibes in this chat. Stop jinxing things. Oh, Ivan round the outside of Jofi, gets past him.
Jofi had a really aggressive turn across back to get into the slipstream. And look at this though. Adrian, can he get the inside? Will Jofi turn on him though? Oh no, he doesn't.
He backs out. He backs out.
Adrian driving with his head there rather than his hands. He's done well there.
Done well to back out of that.
Oh, he's going to set himself up though for a second move. Oh, he's not exactly doing a tin bed. No, he will though, because Jofi naturally went wide, I think. Oh, but I think so did Adrian. He's retaking the position, but luckily at the end, no crashes there. But Ivan, though, an absolute blessing for Ivan, because Ivan's now going to start pulling away here.
Yeah, hopefully if Bunnies can get past Jofi, it won't be for very long.
As he comes screaming down the back straight. Ivan, current fastest lap, will anyone top it?
Jofi goes defensive. Bunnies goes around the outside.
Oh, careful.
Oh, and he backs out. He does back out.
His yellow flags, it's Rossi. Unfortunately, he spun at the final corner. Looks like to be on exit, but
Bunnies has got past
Jofi. Around the
Jofi.
outside.
Bunnies
stuff.
has
Watch out,
got
Jofi.
past Jofi. Jofi.
And Ghost fired up here, could pick up the scraps from this battle. He's looking for the outside. He'll set himself up for the inside.
Got the inside.
Does Jofi turn
has
in?
The inside.
No. Look like Ghost possibly locked up the rears coming into the corner. I know you can't really do that when you have ABS on, but
Guy Shap is right behind him.
And right now as well, Jofi is actually losing a lot of time to Adrian. It's about Bunnies is losing about, well, he was losing originally about a couple of tenths, but looks like it's sort of reining back in at the moment. But this is an absolute blessing for these top two right now, because they're going to want to just get on with their racing, get on with it, not get involved in any stupid battles behind, because it could go wrong very quickly.
Very.
Oh, P3 though for Ghost. Ghost, trying to make the position up. Jofi though, really aggressive. He's known for being a bit aggressive sometimes with his defending and his driving.
And then some.
I'm being respectful.
I'm not. I don't care. I'm a commentator.
I know, but you know, gotta. Anyway, moving on. Jofi though, in P4 at the moment, he's being attacked by Guy Shap though. Guy Shap on, I think, a bit of an underrated. Oh no! Ghost has spun it!
Oh no, Ghost!
Oh, he's in such a good position, he's thrown it away again.
That corner is gonna...
And Jofi now, gifted a P3. Oh, Guy Shap though has damage, he's got an end plate missing. He's going to try and battle with Jofi though, and funny enough, I think in these wet conditions you'll probably be able to tell too much, even if you had that damage. Oh, that was Timbed in the background who had a bit of a squirrely rear end there. Andy Forrest now back into the top 10, looking to try and get points.
Forget about you.
Bunnies with the fastest lap, and can Bunnies mount a challenge towards Ivan in these closing sort of laps?
Oh, he does go a bit wide though, he does lose a bit of time.
He's losing time, but I think...
Yellow flag sector 1, and that is...
It's Dolga. No, it's Andy Forrest. It's Andy Forrest and many things.
Many things.
And Andy Forrest, it just seems like everything's going against him today. Gets taken out of lap 1. Lap before. Oh, there's an incident at the front. Benjo and Phineas. There's huge wing damage. Oh, but he's backed up into Shokim as well. Oh, I say there's huge wing damage. Didn't know that there was. And many things is retired.
And many things is out. Many things is out.
I think he's in the wall. No, he's retired on track, hasn't he? Yeah, he's retired on track.
Yeah, he's retired on track. His car's still going.
Losing a lot of traction. That could cause a VSC or a safety car.
That needs a safety car, I do believe.
He's pulled up on the side of the track, and this track is very open as well. That's in quite a vulnerable position. But it's gone though. It's despawned before they could do anything about it. So we still stay green. Spirit, the hardest charger at the moment, into P5, up 7 points.
No, I didn't. There's an issue with it, babe. I didn't remove them. You know, there's an issue with the bot at the minute. I need to sort it.
Either this says something about the way that wing damage affects an F2 car and the wet around France, or this says something about Guy Shap in this drive, because he has got an end plate missing, but is still able to keep up with Jofi. And he's able to put a pretty good challenge on him. In fact, he's running wide less than Jofi is from what I've seen. He's putting a really good challenge onto him. And Guy Shap right now, he's on for a really good drive, and he's on possibly for a podium if things stay his way.
But Jofi goes defensive again.
Adrian, fastest lap. Yeah, Chris, I don't know what line would you say you want to defend for a time? Oh, that's really aggressive,
Jofi. What are you doing? No! What are you doing? You can't do that!
Shades of Schumacher, but the wrong kind.
Oh, Jesus. Good Lord. Cannot drive like that.
Yeah, Guy Shap's been doing a really good job, and he's been driving really well. I bet that's just Jofi feeling the pressure, and he's getting a bit frustrated, probably. But, one thing I think that says it a lot, look at the gap between Jofi and Bunnies, and look how quickly Spirit and that have caught up.
But look
So-
at this, Bunnies is within a second of Ivan.
Parallel spun. I'm saying right now, this is a Jofi thing. Gyshap just needs to get past, and he could be able to pull away as we go down the straight now. But Jofi will not
Goes
relinquish
fired
this
up, getting a
place.
penalty.
He won't make it easy.
No.
Oh.
Yellow flag.
Parallel
And
crash.
that is
Parallel
Parallel
crash. I think
Tempov
he's
is
no.
out.
I think that was an intentional crash because he got a corner cutting penalty just before he retired.
Oh, look at the drive. Gyshap alongside Jofi. Oh. Spirit getting in this as well. Both for the Cheroos. Spirit goes wide, loses a position, and oh no, goes fired up, it's in the wall.
Oh no, not again.
He clips the rear end of Spirit, spins round.
Oh, Spirit now on the back. Oh no! Spirit just went into the. Timber went into the back of Gyshap and just rammed into the back of Jofi. And the trouble is, again, Jofi's the issue here. I'm sorry, but he's going so slow to the point where Gyshap is getting backed up into these lot.
It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
He's lost 2 seconds in one lap. Like it was 6 point something when they went across the line the previous lap. It's now 8.7.
It's ridiculous. I honestly do not understand why he's still racing.
No, he's doing well. He's doing well.
He's
to
not.
The point where
He's not though. He's not.
He's defending to the point where he's keeping his P3.
He's defending really aggressive.
But it's this Constantina effect. That's the issue. The Constantina effect is what's hurting these guys behind him. And the fact that there's no DRS, because if there was ERS, the Jofi would have been eaten up by now. But
we'll agree to
disagree.
Past. You know I have my views on this guy. Kid, whatever you want to call him.
Towards the chicane. Jofi moving to the inside, trying to block off, possibly from Timbed. Surely Gyshap couldn't get the outside manoeuvre done here. Can Gyshap get some sort of cutback ready? He's going to try. They're all getting pretty good traction out of these places, so I think there's less chance of them spinning coming out of a corner, but more chance of them getting spun by other drivers. He goes towards the inside.
Looking down the inside again. Doesn't have the power.
Are you sure about that?
Nope. Oh, he could possibly get the move done.
Jofi's naturally going wide. Gyshap, with the wing damage, is actually helping him sort of because he's got P3.
He's got past him now.
He's got the move done. Can he pull away though? That's the issue. I think he would though. I think this could be a you and I 1 and 3.
No. Teammate. Oh God! I caught that.
What did he do?
I caught that.
Oh, Timbed looking for the inside of Jofi.
Really aggressive. Wow.
Timbed's got wing damage as well. Maybe he's going for the. Oh, he's just hit him.
Jofi's just hit him.
And Jofi's spun as well. That's karma. He's reset to track again.
Oh.
Timbed's reset to track second time during this race, I believe.
Oh, Tim, what are you doing,
and
mate?
In the matter of corners,
the
Cheroos have just. I think that's no. In a matter of a few corners, yeah, both Cheroos have gone from being in a very comfortable position to have taken each other out. Welcome to F2, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't watched the race before, this seems to be the norm. And Andy Forrest is only 1 place away from getting points, and in fact, he's only half a second away from it.
Yeah.
Well, that's 2 of my 3 predictions, right? So I'll take that. But
well, Bunnies is half a second behind now.
Oh my, wow.
He is caught up.
So while we were focusing on Gyshap pulling off a great drive, there was another man who's putting an absolute blinder. Bunnies, could we see a Prema win in both races?
He's lost a bit of time there, though. He's lost about a 10th.
This is possible.
Possibly. Andy Forrest getting past Dolgan out. Jofi, 10-second time penalty for cutting the corner. Or he's going to go on there with him.
He may have cut the chicane.
Yeah, he did.
He's going to take out someone. He's going to take him out.
Yeah, he's took out Tim. He's taken out Tim. What are you doing, you absolute dick? Get out of this league, man. You shouldn't be racing in this league. You're a knob. Absolute moron.
Joe, that's not on.
You don't deserve a ban from the league for that.
Well, I bet David's rubbing his hands right now, aren't you, David? As you see,
banned from this league.
yeah,
Really, you should be
Jofi's
banned from
disqualified, and
this league.
I hope he gets disqualified from the league as well because he's taken out Spirit.
No, I hope he gets banned from the league because that is just disgraceful.
Disqualified from the league. I was trying to tie it in. It was, anyway, moving on. Moving on from that absolutely embarrassing driving. Andy Forrest though up into P5, but I'm sure those weren't most legitimate of passes because I imagine Jofi went on a rampage and took everyone out as usual. As Bunny's now right on the back of Ivan. Let's not focus on the bad drivers, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that bring the league down. These drivers right here, these are the reason why we race, and these are the reason why we love racing. Look at these two here, battling up front.
Oh, he's got the slipstream. Look at this. Will he make the dive bomb down the inside? Look at the speed.
Oh,
Bunnies.
And
lay on the brakes.
These two are Torpedo
He's
League.
done it. He's done it.
These two are ex-F1 drivers, and they are absolutely doing brilliantly here in F2. It's currently a UNI 2-3 as well. Great stuff from these two. But Adrian, though, what a move. And what a race it's been so far. Well, at least a good... Oh no, Adrian's got a penalty! Adrian just went wide. He just went a little bit wide. He's going to have to hope... Hang on, let me check penalties quickly for Ivan. Just see what warnings he's got.
Alright.
He has got one warning. So does Guy-Shap. Guy-Shap has one warning. But yeah, unfortunately...
Oh, he's getting a bit squiffy rear end.
The thing is, though, at least Bunnies will have a guaranteed P1 or P2 at the moment. He cannot go lower than a P3 at the moment. If the flag were to go up now, he would get a P3. But, oh, he's going to feel absolutely demoralised after that because he's fought for that P1 and he's lost it just by going a little bit too wide. Timing screen, I think it's... Oh yeah, my time's doing... Okay, it was stuck on 5/10 for a while, so I wasn't sure. Andy Forrest, though, drawing some attention to himself. He gets the fastest lap of the session. He's gone up 13 places, and he's in P5. Great stuff. Oh, Bunny's getting a really loose rear end. Don't throw it away now.
These tyres...
Don't throw it away now, my friend. Come on. Let's have a look at the tyres right now. Yeah, they are... Oof. Alright. Yeah, they are hot. And they are going to be a little bit worn by now. They're ranging anywhere between 34% and 59%. Actually, no, it's like 61%. That's the highest I'm seeing right now. That's from Benjo. But tyre-wise, though, currently, Ivan has the better looking tyres. And I think, honestly, if I were Ivan right now, I'd just sit back and not risk anything.
But the rain does look like it's letting up though as well.
Is it? Oh god, it is.
The track is starting to dry. There is a dry line forming.
Oh, Andy
Forrest gets a 3-second time penalty. He's up into 5th place. Oh!
Yeah, if I were Ivan right now, I'm sure this is what Ivan's doing because he's a smart driver, he's a clever driver, and he will know that there's no point in trying to force anything on Adrian and risk taking Bunnies and risk taking either of them out. He's just probably thinking, if I just sit back here, not let it go over 3 seconds, not pick up any penalties, I will be fine. And speaking of though, Bunnies is on the move. He's not thinking I can get an easy P2 here. He's thinking I want this. And he's going to try and pick up some extra points with that fastest lap as well. If he can miss out on a win, he certainly doesn't want to miss out on any of those points as
Andy Forrest. The penalty.
Andy Forrest came across the line there. I don't know if I saw the fastest lap thing flash up. I don't think I did. So I think Adrian still holds the fastest lap extra point. Apparently Adrian does have a little bit of wing damage. He apparently has 12%.
No, Bunnies does have the fastest lap of the race.
Okay, good. But he does apparently have a little bit of wing damage on the right side, but I'm sure that's not going to hurt him too much.
Let me just say this now, right? So Ivan was right behind Bunnies, yeah. He's now 1.1 seconds behind.
Duracell Bunnies have got big wing damage.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Duracell.
Yeah, he's
10
gonna.
seconds.
He's gonna retire because he's just coming to the pits. So. Oh no, he's got another one.
Bunnies!
Adrian, mate, calm down. Calm down.
Calm down, son.
If you're gonna get, if you're gonna
throwing it away,
just get a P2. That's fine, okay. Just don't.
That's
risk
podium.
anything.
That's you know, that's still a podium.
That's great points, mate. Come on.
Yeah. Goes fired up, sets fastest lap of the race. Go on, mate.
On the hard tyre as well. And Shocking actually getting a position. Shocking passing. Who's that? Phineas.
Ah. Oh, hang on a minute. Bunny's slowed down. Why is Bunny slowed down?
He's not like that, is he?
No, he's slowed.
He's not out of fuel.
He's got a puncher.
No!
Left front puncher. He's got a puncher.
No way!
No,
oh, you got
Bunnies.
Joking.
Oh no, mate. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bunnies has a left front puncher. Oh, his race has just gone from being really good to being absolute cack.
Welcome to the joys of F2, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, no, the joys of racing.
Oh.
This stuff happens often to the nicest of people. It's just,
That is unfortunate. So unfortunate, man.
As they say, the punishment didn't fit the crime. He did not deserve that.
No, he didn't.
Well,
But it's a UNI 1-2.
He could try and salvage some points. Yep, it's a 1-2 for UNI though. Timbed getting a P3, I think, at the moment. What happened to Benjo? I thought Benjo was in a good position.
I don't know, but Andy Forrest on Timbed.
Oh my god, can Andy Torres get Andy Forrest, he's going to get a podium. Look at this.
He's going to get a
gets
podium. Look at this. Oh, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Oh, there's still so many corners to go though. Oh, we've got to focus on the leaders. Damn it. We got to say
Ivan coming down the start-finish straight to win the sprint race of the French Grand Prix. Great drive. It's a Uni 1-2, or UNI 1-2, shall I say.
Great stuff for Guy Shapp as well. He got his first win last season, and he's going to get a great P2 here. But
good job.
Andy Forrest though.
Timbed. Andy Forrest gets P3, possibly.
Oh, Tim must slow down. Oh no,
Timbed gets P3.
Regardless.
Oh, okay.
No, Dolga.
No.
Dolga's got another podium.
Wow!
Oh,
what a race weekend from Dolga.
Oh, that Spirit lost it himself, but he's in P8.
Oh, Spirit got P7. Bunny's got his P8.
Oh,
he gets the last point. He gets the last point.
Congrats, Adrian. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that had to happen to you, mate. But at least you got a point from it.
Yeah.
So does that mean we've got Ivan, Dolga, and
we will see.
Interviews.
We will see. We will have to wait and see. But no doubt, if we do have Tim on the interviews, he is probably going to have a few choice words to say. I think Andy's Forrest could be removed as it was for overtaking, and Jofi took out Tim.
Apparently, Jofi left the group. As in, he's left the F2 chat. He's left both.
Oh, it's about bloody time. It's taken him this long to realise that he's crap. No, you know, at the end, I'm just being honest. I'm just speaking my mind. You know what I mean? And that's me all over. I don't care if it offends that certain person. They need to go away, work on their driving, to be less aggressive, and to be more respectful to drivers on circuit, because that is disgusting driving. Really is disgusting. You don't see me, you don't see anyone else doing that sort of thing, trying to take other drivers out for the fun of it. It's ridiculous. It's downright disgraceful. But anyway,
as I said earlier, when you're focusing on the guys at the front, you know that's what makes the league great. Not the people like him. But it's also the weekend though. Wait, is that the weekend? Okay, no. Dolga, top 37 points, great points haul there. Timbed, 30 points, great points haul there as well. Ivan, though, getting himself into P3 there, and great stuff. Great stuff. Do we do interviews in F2? We do, don't we?
Yes, we do. Well, we have started doing that. So it's Dolga, Timbed, and Ivan.
I will quickly send a few invites.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind doing the invites, that'd be much appreciated. I need to go to the little boys' room, so I will be back.
Right, Dolga, 16.
So, Kramer, Saruz, and Yumi.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Right, I'll be back.
Okay. And we're just waiting for the guys to join the party now. And we're talking to them after that. Pretty pretty interesting race for different reasons. Hopefully they join and don't just think, oh, who's this random Don that's just invited me?
Oh. Okay, I'm back. We got anyone in yet? No?
Not yet. I literally just said, I bet they're just like, wait, who's this Don that just invited me? Who's he?
Hang on, I don't think you've invited Tim, have you?
Yeah, I have. Oh, for some reason I'm not saying I have, but I did. I clicked add players.
Oh, no, I'll do it.
Stupid.
Torpedo. When my PlayStation decides to upload the names, come on, hurry up. There we go. Okay. Hi, Tim. Aha, Ivan's here. Ivan's here.
Right, we're just waiting on one more, and then.
Yeah. Monsieur Duguer.
Is that going into stream? I don't know.
What?
Oh, fuck. Shit. Shit.
What?
Language, Timothy.
Well, you are saying that.
Yeah, I know, I'm fine want to talk. Hey, I'm allowed to, I'm older. I don't care.
Mate, you're still going to be professional, you know? Come on.
Oh, fuck being professional.
I like to add that professional. It's like having Murray Walker and James Hunt in there. So it's like Murray Walker's careful with his words. He makes sure that he doesn't say anything out of order. James Hunt's just like, well, he's a bit of an idiot.
Fuck it, sod it. He's a bit of an idiot, isn't he, you tosspot? But this is what makes us unique. You know, you're the more Murray Walker type, respectful type, and I'm more of the James Hunt don't give a shit type.
Yes. Right, Dolga's currently typing, so he should... Oh, he said he gotta go. Okay, so we'll just add these two.
So you go. Okay,
Right.
these two then. Right.
Wait, what cars do you guys
I'm-
drive? Just so I know.
Well, Timber's Shrews and Ivan is Uni. You and I.
Okay, yeah. Brand new show. Okay, yeah, so.
Yeah. I'm just. Yeah. Okay, so first question I need to ask. Timbed.
No.
I don't care if you say no or if you don't want to answer it, but I want to hear, right, your thoughts on the Jofi situation.
A great
During
driver,
that-
I love him, absolutely amazing.
Don't be an absolute dick,
I
right?
think he missed the breaking point a bit, I can't blame him.
Missed the breaking point!
About 500 meters, yeah, he's done.
Dude, he was doing the Daniel Kvyat and torpedoing you, come on. Get
He's
real.
done. He's done.
Thank the Lord for that.
Well, he messaged me already saying that he's done because I'm corrupt, so yeah.
You're corrupt.
You're not wrong.
Yes! That is what he said.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna go on a rant now. Okay.
Oh, God. Can I at least get some actual questions done before you do so, please?
Stop. Shut up.
No.
Okay.
Farewell.
Oh, God.
So,
Right,
Tim,
I'll be back.
first
I'm
things
just gonna go on
first.
holiday quickly, so I'll be back soon.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, Tim. First things first. He's saying that you're corrupt, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So he's not the one that takes out drivers race in, race out,
Yeah,
right?
that is also correct. He's not the
4
one.
times towards me, I might add. Okay. Hence the reason why I left.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know my thoughts on that, and I've told you the reason why. Because I thought nothing got done, but anyway, that's beside the by. That's the past. That's over and done with. Anyway, and also, I was riding on board with him for pretty much most of that sprint race, right? And his defending was really, really aggressive, right? I mean, he got overtaken, yeah. And the way he was cutting back in to get the slipstream looked to me like he was intentionally trying to clip their rear end to spin them. And I don't agree with that. You know, if you get him trying to intentionally take someone out, if he was doing it sly, I don't know, but it's just not right. That's not racing. That's just being a dickhead. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? But anyway, back to the questions.
Yeah, finally. Right, anyway.
I will give.
Finally.
Boy, I will slap you with a wet fish.
Yeah, no.
Anyway,
Is that a British thing?
yes, that is.
No, it's not. We don't just say, oi,
It's
if
a
you don't
Yorkshire
stop
thing. Big up
chatting
Yorkshire.
rubbish, I'm gonna get a good old salmon, I'm gonna
Be
whack you.
Yorkshire.
Right, anyway, moving on to the actual questions.
Yeah, go on. All right, Scott, go on.
So, start off with.
Big enough.
I'll start off with Ivan actually. Sorry, Tim.
I don't mind.
So, of course, getting that win must have felt quite nice. Not only because you won, but also because it's a bit of it's a bit of sort of, what's the word I want to say?
He's got the giggles.
Lucky.
Well, it's the what's comeback? That's it.
Comedy.
It's a bit of a comeback from the feature race because of course you were leading for the first few laps there, pretty dominant fashion, and then unfortunately I think you just lost it on maybe a curb or something, and you end up losing the lead. So it must feel pretty nice, you know, to have that sort of comeuppance and take the win.
Is he
Yeah,
talking about
that's-
comebacks?
I don't know.
And he didn't include me.
I wouldn't call it a comeback, but
I'm talking to Ivan first, alright? I'll come to your comeback in a bit, alright?
I don't know. The feature race was going well until I did a Sebastian Vettel and just
Pronto,
really-
Ivan?
yeah,
Zidane.
exactly. But no, it felt great after so many wins. I've lost out in the last season. Maybe I've been 1 or 2. I've lost out definitely. But yeah, It just feels good. Should have been Adrian to win, I must be honest, because he had the pace. He was
Yeah,
faster.
he did, but I think it was so unfortunate he got a puncher there.
Yeah, but he had a 6-second penalty before we started the lap anyways, and I was about 1 second behind him, so I wouldn't say I've lost. I wouldn't say I've just got P1 out of pure luck, but luck is in there a bit, let's say it like that.
Yeah.
Only skill.
Tim, what about you? I honestly, mate, I actually can't remember anything about a comeback, so please elaborate on it when I do ask you the question. But to get a double podium must feel pretty nice, you know, to start off your season.
It did. I would have been more happy with the win, obviously, but
Well, yeah, of course.
just the game physics decided to do otherwise, and then just wing damage isn't helping catching up faster either. So I'm happy with. I got the best I could, but obviously a win would be more happy for me.
Yeah.
I will have to say though, Tim, you were getting a bit frustrated during that feature.
Oh yeah, I got frustrated after.
Yeah, because your driving style completely changed. You know, it went from being really somber and really smooth to being really, really aggressive at times.
Yeah, I was too fair, too like humble with them. I was just too chilly. So I just had to bring it up a bit to just get up there again.
Okay, understandable. Now, the main question that I want to ask: what the hell happened in the feature start?
Oh, that was a beautiful stuff. No, like, wait, I can just search up the clip again. Like, yeah, I don't know how, but I just missed the start so much that Andy got the run on me, and then in turn 1, I could have been more aggressive out of it, but I just didn't want to. I didn't want to risk anything on turn 2 already. But the problem with that was that it was just like I was outside over the curb in the end, but it was just he came across me again, and then like the tip of my front wing collected him.
Yeah.
Like some other times it wouldn't even take a hitbox, but this time it just did. So we just both went off there. I think he retired already there. I could luckily carry on because he only tipped that little thing. If he would have hit me, if he would have hit my side pod, we would have been both dead. That's how you.
Oh yeah, you would have both been in the water.
That fucking hitbox was.
You might as well just pin a fucking massive sign on the side. Hit me here.
Oh yeah.
2 more things quickly. What about sort of you and the people around you, if that makes sense, or quite in the literal sense for Tim, because of course you in the feature race shared the podium with your brother. Was that quite a cool moment, you know?
It is, because it's like his first race as a full-time driver. He did Brazil.
Yeah.
And now he was like so fucking happy. He just came over here and was celebrating.
Oh, bless him. Oh. I mean, don't get me wrong. Your brother does have a similar race pace to you.
Yeah.
So, do you reckon there's going to be a massive rivalry between you?
Oh God,
two?
no, not 2 of them. No. 2 bullets, for God's sake.
Not 2 of the dominating things.
Or. Okay, let me hang on. Let me rephrase that question, right? Are you two, being in 2 different teams, going to work together and dominate this championship, or are you going to be rivals?
We're gonna be both, because obviously we're gonna work together, being in a party and just telling like, yeah, that cunt just has every turn to take you out, or just, yeah, like on track we respect each other more than some other drivers, I would say, because like especially in the feature race, like we just tell each other when we're next to each other, so when somebody is clearly faster, we would still just probably let them out at the other pass.
That's good.
But he doesn't see himself as such good as me.
Well,
Which is
I would-
understandable.
Season
He
is
did
long.
much
Yeah.
less F2.
But he's done well to get a double points finish.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I got a double podium because I will get 1 warning removed. I got 3 in total, so I will get the penalty removed, which will put me ahead of Dolga again.
Right. Okay.
And yeah, final question for me at least, towards Ivan about your teammate, because it was a pretty good showing actually today for you and I. I think it was one of only like 2 or possibly 3 teams that actually had a double points finish today. And a really good points haul. Do you think that possibly after today's form you could be looking at, a fight for the constructors if you keep it going?
Well, as I said, the season is long, and the fact that he got P2 is again down to luck as well, because Adrian got a puncture, but it looks really good at the moment, and straight after the race we DM'd each other and celebrated, like on Instagram, which is nice that a person that you maybe never DM'd before, or rarely or so, that you can just celebrate together, which means for me that he's supporting me and I'm supporting him throughout the season.
Sliding into the DMs of guys I'm like.
God damn it!
You simp.
The fact that I text at the end Tim before the race and said, why the hell are you racing in F2? He said he didn't make it into F1, and I just said, just don't bully us again. What the hell happened this time?
I was chilling. I could have probably won both if I would have started correctly. I wanted to give you a chance side by side with me for once before I dominate.
And I could have won both if I didn't spin. Like if.
Well, yeah. What if we could have both won it? So
Yeah.
let's move on to Bahrain.
Yes, Bahrain
that's a
being
fair
the next round. What are your strategies or plans to go into next round next week?
Full throttle? It's in 2 weeks. Full throttle, but not like Jofi, like
Oh, okay,
normal
2
full
weeks.
throttle.
Is it F1 next week or is it 2 weeks?
No, F1 is in 2
No,
weeks
it's
as well.
2 weeks.
Next week there is no race because of the Champions League.
Oh,
Champions
that's
League
it.
final.
Okay, yeah.
Because the people
right,
in
okay.
Torpedo League aren't loyal enough to race instead of watch the Champions League.
Yeah,
Oh, gosh.
imagine watching teams that you don't support. I mean, come on.
I mean,
Imagine that.
I mean, put it this way, right? You guys give more crap about football than you actually do F1. This is what I don't understand. This is an F1 league.
This is F2 actually.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a
F2,
fact.
F2,
That's right,
F1,
actually.
you know,
Super Formula.
yeah, whatever you want to.
And Le Mans. Le Mans.
But anyway, you know,
Well, anyway,
it's
Yeah, anyway, let's wrap it up.
Yep.
Can I shout out someone? If you must.
If it's not Jofi.
Yeah, I want to shout out Manu and the whole group
Oh, Manu, yeah.
for saying that I'm the biggest disappointment after the sprint race, and I say I'm the GOAT after the sprint race. That's loyalty, ladies and gentlemen. That's loyalty.
Yes.
There you go.
Alright then.
Congratulations, both of you, on your respective podiums and all that pish posh jargon crap. Whatever you want to call it. Timbed, I'll be looking for a call next season. Oh yeah, I will call you now. There is a seat at campus, you know. Well, unfortunately, I am not going to give up my commentating role this season. I
I could do the double.
We will talk more about it for next season, alright?
I will take you as a slave to commentate.
The goddamn Germans again. No, I'm
Stop that.
I can see karma coming at me in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I can see you getting kicked out of the chat for being
Right. Anyway,
I know this. Personal.
congratulations both of you on your podiums, and again, stellar, and the win. Stellar drives from either of you, but I will have to say an absolute stellar drive from Dolga. Congratulations to him from winning that feature race in absolute style. Literally great strategy, pulled it off to an absolute T. Congratulations to him. But we will end there. Thank you so much to everyone that came out and supported us on the YouTube and on the Twitch. Much appreciated to all of you. And that is it. That is a goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from what? Or
Take care of
mine.
yourselves, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time.